Alrighty. So Ms. Nash is working on staying on her mat in places where it's more distracting, more chaotic. You've got people coming in and out of the house or what have you. So the first thing we're working on is how to go to her mat on cue, and we decided on using the word bed. So let me show you how I might do this. I'm going to toss a treat over. She's going to head back my way, and I'm just going to stand up. Actually, I need a clicker. I'm just going to stand up, and when she steps on that mat, I'm going to click that moment. And so she's going to realize, oh, this is the place where she wants me to stop. Then we'll start doing it in a lot of different directions. So let me grab a clicker real quickly and move that back a little farther out. All right, my friend. So I'm going to toss a treat away. Go get that. Ask her to come back and bed. Good girl. Go get that. Good girl. Bed. Yes, ma'am. Very nice. And bed. Yes. I really want her to feel that mat under her feet and get used to that specific spot. Bed. Yes, ma'am. Sit. Yeah. Good girl. There you go. Very nice. Yes. Mat. Very nice. You're amazing. Go get that. All different directions. Mat. Oh, I'm using the word mat. You want the word bed. Sorry. We'll keep using that one. Bed. All different directions. I want her to get the idea that no matter what direction in the room she's coming, that bed remains bed wherever it is. Bed means bed. Bed. Good girl. Yes. Do, 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 do. Bed. Good job. Nice work. And at this point, I don't even think I need to use the clicker because she knows what bed means. Bed. Okay, you're kind of off the bed, but you're close. This reminds me of that Amber Heard trial where she keeps yelling at Johnny, couch, couch, couch. And instead, I'm telling her bed. Oh, yes. Here, girl. Bed. Yes, ma'am. All right. Now, it's one thing to work in an area where everything is cool and calm. Bed. But this is how you'll start. Now I'm going to take her upstairs where it's a little crazier. There's a bunch of noise, that kind of a thing. And I'll show you the steps. So she's clear that bed is bed. I'm also going to add some stay on here. Ready? Bed. Oh, she says, oh my goodness, I got to wipe my face. Now she stay. Whoop. Bed. Are you exhausted? Nash, stay. Nash has a lovely stay, but I'm gonna feed her while she's remaining in place because I want to reward her for doing the right thing. So you're working on the bed, then you're working on the stay. Then you want to connect this stationary behavior with all the noise and chaos that happens when somebody's at the door. So I'm going to knock on the wall. And even downstairs here, it's going to get super noisy upstairs. And so this is a little bit of a stepping stone, adding to the difficulty. And then I'm going to take the whole thing upstairs where it's really chaotic when I ring the bell. So I'm going to knock. I don't know if you can hear, but all the dogs are super crazy. She's staying in place, which I love. Even though there's all this noise and chaos upstairs. Actually, I'm going to toss her off now to go get that. While she's gone, I'm going to knock. Bed. Very nice. So she's getting a feeling about what it's like to work under a little bit of chaos and noise. Bed. Very nice. Yes, ma'am. Bed. Very nice. Great. So she's awesome. Now I'm gonna ramp up the difficulty by going upstairs. There will be a lot of noise and a lot of chaos when I bark. Whole different enchilada, but that's the whole idea with dog training, is that you're starting where things are simple and peaceful and easy, and then you gradually ramp up the difficulty. That's how you build a really strong behavior. So we'll start down here. Everything's easy. I'll take her upstairs, and we'll keep working. So probably upstairs, we'll need a couple sessions, maybe one more. All right, thanks. All right, part 2, we're now doing the same thing in a different location close to the front door. Bed. Yes. Good girl. We'll toss her off of the bed. Ready? Bed. Good girl. Yes, ma'am. Good girl. And I'll toss her off the bed again. Bed. Good girl. Very nice. Okay, now I'm going to change the direction so you can get a better view of the. All right. Now I'm trying to give you a sense of her bed is here, door is here. So she's going to be going onto her bed at the time that I knock on it, and kind of pretend like this is a person visiting. Go ahead. Toss her off. Bed. Good girl. Stay. Good. And at first, I'm just going to knock on the... Everybody's very excited, but she's doing great. We'll toss her off. Here comes a knock. Bed. Stay. Up, 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 up. So this little bit of distraction and noise. Shh. Little bit of distraction and noise is good for her. Ready? Bed. Good. Stay. Stay. Shh. Stay. Here we go. Stay. 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 So all I'm doing is jiggling the doorknob. Gonna feed her. Here we go. Knocking on the door. It's gonna get noisy. Bed. Bed. If you get stuck, it's not a problem to use a treat. Stay. Shh. Here you go. Stay. And I'm going to jiggle the doorknob. Whoop. Here you go. Stay. Stay. Jiggle the doorknob. And I'm going to treat her for staying in place. Good girl. Look at that. Good. Bed. Bed. Stop. Stop. Hazel. Nashy, stay. Wiggle the doorknob, and I might open it. That was hard for her. I'm gonna go back. Whoop! Dropped one. Here, girl. Stay. Hazel, shh. Oh. So this is tricky for her. And the way you work through something like this is just take it piece by piece. It would be too much for me to put her in her spot, have someone knock on the door, have her remain in place while I let that person in, etc. So instead, what I'm doing is breaking it apart piece by piece. Put her on the bed, wiggle the doorknob. Put her in the bed, slightly open the door. Put her in the bed, open a little more. Put her in the bed. You know, you're just doing this little by little by little. Ready? Bed. Stay. So, stay. I'm going to wiggle the doorknob. I'm going to open it. Stay. Stay. I'm going to shut it and give her a treat. That was beautiful. Good girl. You're the best baby. Stay. Good girl. Wiggle the doorknob. Open it a crack. Shut it. Give her a treat. Whoop! Just came right to you. Good girl. Stay. Open the door. Shut the door. Give her a treat. Stay. Now I'm turning my back to her. Before I've been working while I'm looking at her. Stay. 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 Very nice. So that's how you're working with it little by little. So now let's put all those pieces together. I'm going to toss her off. Ready? I'm going to knock on the door. Good. Good. Yes. Stay. Shh, Hazel. Good. Stay. 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 Whoop! I just tossed a treat. Sit. Stay. 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 Little step off. Sit. Stay. And the front door is wide open. Stay. Whoop! She says it's hard for me to have treats on the floor. Ready? Let's try again. Good. Stay. Open the door. Open. Up. Come on. Take her back. If she blows it, I just ask for too much too fast. Ready? Stay. Stay. So I'll go a little slower. Stay. Stay. Free. Good girl. Very nice. So that is kind of all the steps that you'll use in building this. I'll build more and more. Work with her some more next time in some different places and what have you. But if you want to reinforce, that's kind of how you'll do it. All right, thanks. So that's kind of how it's done. I'll keep working on that, but I just kind of wanted to give you the bare bones about how we go through all those steps. All right, thank you.